Hello everybody. So we are here with myself, Stacy, and
Hello, Peter.
Pete. And so Pete, as maybe some of you know or don't know, he has been able to be behind the scenes for certain masses with St. Isaac Jogues. And so I have questions for him that maybe some of you have as well. So Peter,
Yes.
question number one. Have you noticed anything different about how the priests celebrate Mass?
Mainly, like they're preaching and saying a mass to an empty church, like literally completely empty. There's no more than say 4 of us there, maybe 5. But it's literally like 2 people on tech, and then there's the priest and the concelebrant and maybe an altar server up front. So it's very little of us. So right away, you're coming through an empty church. There's this sense of, wow, okay, we're doing a mass to an empty church. But at the same time, we're not, because it's being videoed and sending out streamed and then 1,000+ views. So that aspect of it is kind of like, okay, well, though there's nobody here, there'll be a lot of people at home watching the video. But from the priest overall, I've noticed that, in my opinion, is that it's different in the way of they're more focused, I believe, and more prayerful about the Mass, because it's like, who knows when the next time there'll be a full church again. So they're going to be almost very, not very direct, but very much trying to reach everybody and try to get a message across to everybody across the internet. So it's very different in the how they present the Mass. And as I find it, it's just they're very more prayerful about it and very much more focused about the Mass.
All right. Question number 2. How do you personally feel being able to be a part of a Mass, like present during the Mass?
First and foremost, I'm doing all the technical stuff. So I'm doing all the capture parts, all the video and all the audio and stuff. What usually would be a production of, say, 6, 7, 8 people, there's just 2 of us. So I'm doing all the capture side, and someone else is doing all the streaming side of it and monitoring the stream and making sure everything is going out to the internet. But so our focus is trying to split. Like, we have to make sure that we're capturing properly and we're getting everything that we want to get out to the people. But at the same time, we're present at the Mass, and we're there at the Mass, and kind of what I said before is, like, it's an empty place. Like, there's nobody there, but at the same time, there's hundreds of people there because there's watching online. So, but to be present at the Mass itself, like the first time we filmed the Mass, it was very, I don't want to say awkward or weird, but it was just kind of like this silence and this kind of like special, awkward kind of silence that was going on at the Mass. And it was overwhelming, and especially at the communion when they raised the Eucharist and said the prayers and stuff. Like, a couple of us just started crying, because it's just like, wow, like, we're so special and we're so have this opportunity to be there at the Mass and to be here to receive Jesus at the end, and it's overwhelming. It's completely overwhelming.
Well, thanks, Pete. If you have any other questions for Pete or myself, let us know. But I'm sure Pete will continue to pray for us over the next few days as he gets to be a part of some of these masses. I know that my personal heart aches that we aren't physically with each other. But as Pete has said, we are together spiritually, which is really, really cool and such a blessing. So we will be praying for you, and God bless. Bye.